Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Republic 2, the Sith Lords. So I actually start my computer. So I hope things start running smoothly. Because things start getting really buggy, like basically every time we try to do things would lock up and then the computer would start beeping at me like boop. Boop, 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 boop. So yeah, that was concerning. The only problem though is I didn't really want to restart my computer because, you know, all those uploads, all the recording, the time it takes to restart everything after it's restarted. It's tedious. Yeah, because I had to restart and then Windows Update was like, oh, well, we're just going to take over now for like an hour as we sit here at 100% for an hour, which was fun. But anyway, we're going to go back to Dantooie. Dantooie, the hell is Dantooie? Why is it up there? Boop. 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 Are we on Dantooie? We might be on Dantooie. I'm not 100% sure if we are or not. Because we went through several space travel scenes, but everything's still the same here. So anyway, we'll take Anton and this is. Why not take more Jedi with us? Yes, Anton, I know you've leveled up. And we're no longer full dark side, are we? Which is upsetting. What do I want you to have? Force major paralysis. Not bad. What the hell do I want you to have, though? Toughness? Yeah, conditioning is not the worst. More saving throws, after all. Plague. So yeah, the problem is we're no longer fully dark side. Because we did it, because we talked to G3 and we did good choices. Oh no. But well, we need to go to the enclave, which was... this way, I believe. I mean, two of them should be alive at least. Two's enough for me to yell at. And potentially murder. So hey, I brought you more Jedi with me. Technically. So by the way, look at how destroyed it is.
You came back from the sublevels alive. Only been a couple of folks who've done...
I heard you were responsible for driving the settlers off this rock. Thanks. Now we can salvage all we like free of Kunda's regulations and fees. I still got some Jedi junk left to sell. You buying?
I just noticed my sound actually a bit higher.
Certainly. Take your time. Look through the pile.
Because I had some issues with things after... Well, after a thing. Because here's the thing. One of the issues I was having after a lot with my computer was basically after Divinity Original Sin 2 decided to screw things up and make it so, like, say I went to Task Manager and it just starts growing up on its own. Like, I just, so long as my mouse is over, it'd be like scroll, which was irritating. Like, it'd be like we tried putting it down, and it'd just be like scroll, and you tried to move it down, and it'd just be scroll. Just like that. Like, I would fight you trying to go back up. So one of the issues was doing one game, I was trying to adjust the audio, and I opened up the volume tab, and guess what? It scrolled down to mute, so I don't remember what my original audio levels were, so fun times. Anyway, I'm going to lower this a bit, because I've raised my volume up a bit, which means everything else needs to be adjusted now, too.
Jaren knew the risks. He wouldn't do anything different if he was in our situation.
So here's the annoying thing. None of those scavengers comment on the fact that they didn't raise money. Also, music tones that are probably going to get me copyright flag again. But seriously, none of them comment on the fact that the enclave's been repaired. No one. That's stupid. Like, seriously. No one's gonna comment that the whole enclave was repaired. Your scavengers that go there to raid the place was thing. It just pisses me off. So yeah, the enclave's been magically repaired. No one says anything about it being rebuilt. What? You think they would notice something like that? Ugh, it's so stupid. Alright, time for the game to start. Don't want to say shitting itself, but it's time for the game to get stupid. Ooh. Remember how there used to be a tree there? Ooh. We remember this place. Oh. Well, this one is mostly caved in here. Oh, I have to go to the council chambers. But what's this way? This is where the starport was, but it's been caved into. Oh no. And hey, it's that bitch Kriya Baskins. Suddenly she just shows up.
It has been some time.
Okay. It has been some time, and then what? Game. That hill.
The years have not been kind to us both, it seems.
We have felt your arrival through the Force, though it is difficult here on Dantooine.
We know what you have done to Rook, and we know you have come for us.
Hey, first left me no choice. First left me no choice. This is all that's left of the Jedi Order, then it should be a short battle indeed. Wow, you didn't even surprise me.
And so here lies all that remain of the Jedi. It is a powerful thing you have achieved here. You have brought death again to Dantooine.
That's all the Jedi remain.
Your actions have crippled the Order. perhaps destroyed them.
Oh, well.
No. Perhaps it is difficult to say. For every Jedi slain, for every Sith slain, another rises. But the Order is wounded, yes.
Why have you brought me here?
Because there is something we must discuss. The destruction of the Order, the Masters. It was not an end in itself. I did not expect them to still live. Their presence was knowledge I did not possess. But now this has been corrected, and now the sides of this conflict are as I had thought them to be. There are no more unknowns. And what you have done, it is not enough.
So what do you mean?
Although I did not expect them to still live. I had hoped you would learn something from the Jedi Masters as they fell before you. Not just of battle, but of yourself and the Force.
Now it's time for charge. Still at
I must know if killing them, if revenge brought you any measure of satisfaction. If seeing them dead has settled the disquiet within you. Because it matters to me, in a way that never mattered to the Jedi, to the Council when they cast you out. You must understand, I did not wish the Jedi dead. Defeated, perhaps. I merely wished them to see that they and their teachings were wrong, that one could not truly understand the Force simply by adhering to the Jedi Code. All I have ever trained have been failures to them. Students who went to fight the Mandalorians, who fell to the dark side, who abandoned their training. To see one that had the strength to best them, that is a moment I will not forget. Yet it has not been as satisfying as I had hoped. To best one in battle is one thing. To defeat them without striking a blow, that was my hope. Regardless, it had to be done. To have such powerful Jedi still live, still be felt in the Force, even on such worlds as they had chosen, was a threat that had to be ended.
Yeah. So our whole plan was basically to train the Super Jedi to basically go and take out the rest of the Jedi. To be like, hey, I can teach them better than all of you guys. I'm better than all of you. Hee hee. So that was Creative Bastard's whole plan this entire time. Basically make us Super Jedi to be able to take on everyone. Be like, hey, I'm the best trainer around. So what do you mean?
Let us return to my question. If by killing these Jedi, if you achieved any measure of peace... It was as I thought. You have failed me, completely and utterly. I have taught you to hear the Force again, shown you the contrast, and yet still you do not understand. This is what you have wrought. Countless murderers, slayers, assassins, born of war that has, as always, taught the wrong lesson. You showed them life without the Force, and instead of showing them truth, power, all you showed them was how the galaxy may die. You are responsible for all of this. Even now, events spiral towards destruction, and there is nothing that can be done because you refuse to listen, to understand. You have seen the effects you have on those close to you, heard the echoes scream across dead planets, and watched as your strength has grown. Yet it is for nothing. to have the Jedi Masters brought low by such a failure. There is no victory in that. You have not heard a thing I have taught, and for all I have said, you have never learned to listen. Vrook was right to come here, though he did not recognize the connection until too late. This place will hide you from the Sith for a time, enough to do what must be done.
You were my last hope, the only one who could change what is to come. And now you have left me nothing.
I shall teach you no longer. Our bond remains, but that is all. Stay here and die, apprentice, among the wreckage of all that remains of the Jedi. It is a fitting grave until the Sith come to end you, to end everything. And as you lie here, I pray you will listen and finally awaken.
I'm gonna smack you with... I'm gonna turn my lightsaber off and just beat you with a hilt for a while.
Vrook was right to come here, though he did not recognize the connection until too late. All life is connected by the Force.
You have felt it in your companions. Your choices affecting theirs, their actions mirroring yours. Imagine such incidents spreading outwards.
From the smallest of actions, the smallest of cruelties and kindnesses, great tragedies are made. The wounds inside people, the wounds suffered by planets, both cause echoes heard and felt through the Force. And these echoes build, and all that can hear them shall become deafened or die.
Choose the right moment. Create the right echo. And then all shall be destroyed.
And there are those that feed on such deaths, and when no life is left, they shall consume themselves. You have taught them to bond with others, and then feed on others through that bond. What you have brought is the death of all who can feel the Force. It is your gift to the galaxy, Exile. And unless you hear it, and silence the echo you have caused, then every living thing everywhere that is touched by the Force will die.
Yeah, somehow I doubt that. I mean, the Sith Emperor's still over there doing his thing.
It is done. She is no more.
Take me to Atris. She will have the strength to do what the Council cannot.
Did they just show up? Finally, Dark Force Crush. What happened to my party members? Oh, nice, you let me have them. Like so, the hell happened to you guys? I had you guys added to my party. Why didn't you guys show up at all? Three. I like how all the handmaidens and stuff just show up from nowhere. But yeah, bitch creep baskins. Who could have seen that betrayal coming? Like seriously. We know she's a Sith. There's literally a scene that plays that shows her getting beat up by a Scion. And Nihilus. And anyway. Hi, Anton. Where is she?
She's gone. The handmaidens came for her. They know who she is now. They'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do with anyone she thinks is a Sith.
Don't. Are we that stupid? Are we that stupid?
Yeah, she will. If she can.
No, gang, you can't be that
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
God, it's like the game's just pants on head.
What is wrong?
Stupid.
Something troubles you. I can feel it.
So stupid at this point. Oh no, create a Sith? I never would have known. There's a literal scene that shows that she's a Sith Lord. But you... She even mentions several times that there was 3 of them. What'd you think? Oh, no, I'm not the Sith Lord, but we know you're the Sith Lord. F-sex. Anyway.
That is a strange answer. I do not understand. I would die for you. When I tell you my life for yours, it is my choice. And if there is an ending between us where my sacrifice can save you, it will be because it is my desire, not your will. I simply do. And sometimes there is no reason that can be given. What did you learn within the Jedi Academy? Then that is the danger of their beliefs. They do not understand you, what it means to be human, to lead. The feelings I have for you are because of what I see, what I hear in your voice. All that tells me you are a natural leader. I follow because I believe in you. I would die for you because I believe in you. And where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life. I look at you and see that perhaps a life untouched by the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go on alone, but I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connection to others. Do not forsake them as you did in exile. He awaits you at Telos. If you go there, you must face him. And when you do, he will wound you, as he has wounded me. I ask you, I beg you, to stay here with me.
Well, stay here for as long as I can.
I want to look upon you, where no one else can see, where it is just us. I want to see your face, the color of your skin. I need to know if perhaps I am wrong. If the universe is not as my master once showed me.
So here's the thing that's stupid. For the majority of the game, there's been no romance interest at all. Like, Anton's hinted at things, but he's never really pursued us, like, at all. The Disciple, the game was like trying to hint at that, but we did nothing with the Disciple. And then Vista shows up, and immediately it's just like this. It's like, but wait. When do we ever have any flirtations? When were we heading down this path? It just suddenly exists. As I said, the game really starts going stupid, you know. Like, I don't even know why. It's like, oh, Creed's a Sith? No shit. She betrayed me? No shit. This is interested in us romantically? Wait, what? Why? Okay, now it's interested.
From the moment I heard your voice across the galaxy, I have longed for you. It is the echo, a wound that travels still, that when heard, made me understand that there was another wounded as I was. One who had felt the same sense of loss.
So you just...
When I heard it, I loved you more than my own life. And I wanted you to be here with me for as long as you will let me love you. Stay. And I want you to see what I see when I gaze upon you. I want you to know why I cannot look at you, and why I am drawn to you.
I feel like I should bash my head on my desk for a few. It's like... It's like the whole Mass Effect thing with the romance things. But it's like you didn't choose any of the romance options in Mass Effect, and then the game tries to force it on you. But you didn't choose any of them. At all. Like but in this case, there was no real romantic options ever offered. Like, I talked to Anton, all he says is, hey, let's play Berserk. I'll teach you how to play Berserk. Like, that's all he had. No romance option, though. The decipher with him might be something there, but I'm not going to touch that. And then Vicious Hill. There was nothing that hinted towards this. And then she just immediately is in love with us. What? Is there a gas leak on the ship? I think there's a gas leak on the ship. Well, now we're gonna go stare at each other. Because apparently... Look at our dark side. Look at our dark side. So intense. So red. That was our romantic encounter, by the way. We stared at each other.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it. That is a
So...
I would dive, and... I said, what did... Then that is a danger. The feel I follow, I would die, and where I look, I will instead...
Then this happens again.
He awaits. I ask. I want. From the it is when I stay, and I want.
And let us look upon each other. Stare into the red. Wee 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 wee. What is that thing? I need to go before my mind. Oh god. Oh no, she's still in the way. Oh no. I can't actually leave because she's blocking the way. Oh no. This is I need you to move. I need you to move. You gotta be shitting me. I can't actually leave my ship because she's in the way. This is so irritating. And then she's just gonna repeat herself each time too.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it.
I can't skip that too. Leave. Move. And then it's just this again. Like I'm starting to get pissed off, so...
He awaits. I have never asked you for any. From them, it is when I stay, and I want. Forgive.
Finally. Like, yeah. Oh no, we denied a romantic interest. By the way, if we talk to her again, it just restarts the whole thing.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it.
Yeah, I'm not even in there, so...
That is a... I would, and...
I'm gonna smack my head on the wall. Stupid. Okay, Faces. Doesn't matter what we choose.
He awaits.
So if I do this, you're just gonna get stuck in my way.
When I stay, and I want...
I swear. Oh no, we're probably just gonna... Yep, she's just gonna move back in here. We're gonna... Oh, we're gonna be red in the hallway. Well, at least we made it past her. As it spawns me back out. Nope, she's just gonna stay there and block that way. Good for her. For the things gotten real stupid. I wish I had one point on something. What the hell is the hyperdrive? Why is it no longer now? Where are my party members? Like seriously, where's everyone? Brothers is a disciple now. Good for him. Okay. Hey, Anton. Oh god, is it seriously gonna play this back again? I will.
She's gone. They'll take... Are you surprised? All that talk of... Still, if we... That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Let's just not talk to the crew. This is just... Oh my...
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it. That is a... I would... And... I said... What did... Then that the feel... I would... And where I look at... I will...
Why, game? Why did you have to shit yourself so hard, yo?
He awaits. I ask. I want. From the... It is when I stay.
She's blocking
and I want...
the damn doorway.
Forgive me.
Move out the damn way. But I want to talk to her and make sure we have the romance thing going too, so I have to redo that.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it. That is a string. I would, and... What did... Then the feet... I would, and I...
Yeah. Like, my head's starting to hurt. Fuck's sakes.
He awaits you at...
Yeah, I know he does.
I have...
Or stay. Yeah.
From... It is when I stay, and I want...
Let's look at each other in the red again. Okay, I need to head to Telos, or I'm going to lose every ounce of my sanity. Real quick. I don't even want to talk to you. What the hell? I can't even access my account. What do you have to say?
Is something wrong? You look troubled. I can feel it.
Oh no, you've teleported over there. No, you're doing that. Leave me. I'm not romancing you. Good. We're leaving. Thank God. I'm like that, just leave me. And we're left. Ugh, that was stupid. So yeah, Atris and her Sith Lords.
Who is there? Who I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master, the last historian of the Jedi, the last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you.
You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith. But there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Alacor 5 has touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did she betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I, there is still a chance that one may be saved, the one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, she will come, but it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it.
I like how no one's questioning Creed.
Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
See, the game's just no. Why is it so stupid? Where the hell am I? I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, we're at the Telos Academy, aren't we? Why do I not have party members? No, Creed's probably just gonna sneak back onto our ship. My head hurts. By the way, I want to look at a lightsaber crystal real quick. So we're using Kunatsi? Yep, we are. Dude. We gotta go stop Priya, who's already magically disappeared. Now where did the handmaidens go? They've all disappeared too.
She said you would come here, to this place. If you think you can defeat me here, you are wrong. All this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force, they're mine to command.
Oh, good for
and
you.
if I must use it to end you, I will. Surrender. You need not die. I fear nothing, least of all you. Let us end this.
Nice red lightsaber you got there.
Kill me. End this.
No.
If you will not kill me, then what will you do? Where she walks is hidden from my eyes, but not from those of her kind. It is possible I may draw one last piece of knowledge from these holocrons. You always knew where they were striking from. You always knew. These Sith are spawned of you. Spawned by the Mandalorian Wars. All those deaths. All those Jedi. Their power is to feed on life, until nothing is left except a hollow galaxy, echoing with the screams of the Jedi lost to us.
Well, that's all I wish to know. So you can guess where she's gone. Can I loot my old lightsaber?
You have done well. All is as I have foreseen. There must always be a Darth Treya, and if it will not be her, then I must assume that role, and as always bring about the betrayal of the Jedi and the Sith.
Great, super. Where the hell?
I am not here, not in the flesh, not in your mind. These holocrons hold much of the Sith, and they hold much of my teachings from long ago. But you have much yet to learn, and great tests await you. The death of the past, the death of this false Jedi was only part of it. One of the Sith Lords has come to Telos. You know why he has come here, and if he is not stopped here now, then he shall lay waste to this planet. You must confront him. He is part of the past, and like this false Jedi, must be laid to rest. Only then shall you be ready for your final test. If not, then you shall die. Such arrogance.
Ow.
You know where the final test lies. It is not here, not in the battle that will wage across the surface and skies of this dead planet. And know that if you do not come to me, if you run from this, then I shall sacrifice myself and end both our lives through the bond we share. You know where you must travel, and there I shall be waiting for you.
So anyway, and the Ravager shows up. Because of course it's called the Ravager. With some of the Sith fleet. Because, you know, I don't know where he got all the Sith fleet. We got all those Sith Starfires. And then pew-pews and all that.
Well, what do we have here? I didn't believe it when Lino reported the Ebon Hawk at dock, but I guess it really has. Though given the trouble we've been having, maybe I shouldn't be surprised to see you. You look terrible. What happened to you? Some sort of plague growing around?
You were looking for me, Gran?
About time you showed up. The Sith are moving to keep us trapped in here. We need to push them back so we can get reinforcements deployed to the rest of the station.
Sounds like you need someone to punch a hole for you.
That's the idea, yes.
All right then. You'll have one Sith-sized hole coming up. Let's go, boys.
It came out of nowhere. A fleet of warships dropped out of hyperspace, and before we could scramble fighters to intercept them, we were under attack. There were Sith fighters everywhere, and the few flights we sent out were barely launched when the bombardment began. We did our best, but we couldn't stop the landing craft that followed the initial wave. We couldn't hold back the Sith troops. We chose to retreat and began the evacuation instead. Then there's also the fuel situation. Look, can't we leave the past behind us? We need to deal with the situation we have now, and whatever I might think about you, I'm going to set that aside. But now, we have a different problem. Because we don't have enough fuel, we won't be able to keep the station in orbit and operational and fight off the Sith at the same time. We'll try to make the best of what we have left, but it's going to be cutting it pretty close. The Sith numbers seem limitless, but we haven't lost all hope. We've heard reports that we might be receiving some assistance. If you need to get to the Ravager, then you're going to have to fight your way to the shuttle from here to the entertainment module, then make your way to the docking shuttle. Good luck.
And, why are you my only party member? That's better. Oh, before not. How can you feel way too much for you to suffer? Since if we're not with Enter destroyed. Okay, bye. Like, I could spend this time talking to you guys, but I really don't care. This room leads to nowhere. But yeah, I really don't care. Like, circle left, so everything you did doesn't matter.
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors. We will rejoin you when the time comes for the assault on the Ravager. Watch yourself. I'll soften up the way for you, but I won't be here to hold your hand.
My mind is just failing. Where could you cloak?
Well, boys, the TSF's in over their heads and they need us to rescue their hides. Simple enough. We just need to get out there and face down a squad of Sith soldiers. Time to earn our pay. My boys will have the way cleared for you in moments.
Yay. Sorry, an area. That's where we're at. Boop. Boop, boop, boop.
Time to take you down to size.
Please. Well, let's go to this area. And watch it break and this suddenly be the old area.
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line. After they established their position, they brought out their turrets. They've been devastating our numbers. We managed to take a few out, but they just keep unloading more of them to replace the destroyed ones. It's up to you to help us throw them back. We gotta get them cleared out of here, and then we're ready for one last charge.
Cover me.
All right, everyone provide covering fire for the Jedi, then advance on the Sith positions. We'll be right behind you. Good luck.
Hi. Dap.
Everyone down! Settle this. Well, I'm not dead. I guess that's something. I got hit by a grenade. I just barely missed the whole blast. Ugh. They're moving ahead towards the TSF office. It's tough going, though. The Sith, they seem to be everywhere. I won't do you any good. There's a piece of shrapnel. It's lodged in my gut. Ugh, every time I move, it feels like I'm being ripped open. I won't make it 5 steps. I'll just slow you down. What? Major Riken will have your head!
Oh, he's a major now.
Just because I'm hurt doesn't mean I can't kill you.
Yeah, about that, though. More dark side. Doesn't give me nearly enough, Hi. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be an impressive display.
We will join you in the assault. These rank-and-file soldiers will do you no good aboard the Ravager. Let we Mandalorians lead the charge into battle and to victory. Kelborn, Zuka, you will be joining us.
You will not face this alone. I will go with you and be by your side. I would have it no other way.
Of course you would. So, apparently we're stuck with Mandalorian versus... I didn't run Mandalore on my part, but okay. Oh, we have 1 slot available. Oh, hell. Apparently we're taking... Well, okay, we're gonna do this how I planned to do this. It just insists that we take...
Are your preparations...
Just get me onto the ship. Oh no. Pew pew, and here comes the Republic fleet to assist with fighting the Sith. Anyway.
Sir, Sith warship dead ahead of us. It's attacking Citadel Station.
Let's close the trap. Concentrate all fire on the warship and deploy red and blue wings to engage enemy fighters.
Sir, at this distance, our weapons will barely scratch it.
We can't hope to match its firepower, but we need to draw it away from Telos.
Sir, if it keeps firing on Citadel Station, the station won't be able to maintain its orbit.
I am aware of the situation, Lieutenant. I do not intend to lose Telos twice, and I know that ship. It was a Malachor 5.
Ooh. Pew 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 pew. As we take the ship to the Ravager. Pew pew pew. And then save.
The hull of the Sith vessel and are securing the area. The vessel has suffered extensive structural damage. but its particle fields still maintain a minimal atmosphere within the ship. And our cargo? It's being brought aboard. Soon, teams will be dispatched to the target sites. Do the Republic forces suspect? No, Mandalore. The proton cores do not emit a signature the Republic ships can detect. If they do pick up the signal, they will assume it to be emanating from the ship's missile bays. Did you get an ID signature on this vessel? You were right about the vessel, Mandalore. It is of Malachor. It still bears the wounds of Mandalorian guns. Then let's finish this. And remind the galaxy of Malachor 5.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about, Sith.
You are coming with me.
Don't get all sentimental. I just don't trust you to get the job done. Been waiting for this for 10 years. It's just time to do things the old-fashioned way.
I don't know why it said I could enter into the party when...
Yeah?
Malachor, Woon. Like, what? I don't understand. The hell do I even want you to have at this point in the game? Yay. Now I'm going to save and leave off here before my mind dies anymore. Cause that whole thing being stuck on my ship with this is just constantly, oh, let me express my love by glaring at you in red light. Red light, red light. Cause of you, dark side corruption. I can see how deep it's in you. Look at how red you are. We're not even fully dark side anymore. Then there's the disciples like, well, I want to join it. No. and then we finally got out of that sequence. Like, it just kept looping and we got stuck and there's the fact that Creed is a Sith Lord, which, no shit. Creed is Darth Treya, no shit. I'm gonna betray both the Jedi and the Sith and be like, hey, my teachings are the best. That's my whole plan. But you failed my teachings, so I'm just gonna leave you here and go do things my way. Yeah. Like, for F's sakes. Like, the whole thing is just sort of like, it was going fine and then I don't even know where the writers went. My mind's just trying to process everything and it's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. So yeah. Anyway. Next episode we go deal with Darth Nihilus. You know. Because he's supposed to be, here's the thing. It's one of those situations where basically he looks cool. He has this impressive ship. But for the most part, he's only been shown, like, what, once, and on our title screen. But yeah, it's like, he's just not even really been a threat until now. Darth Sion, we've confronted, what, twice now? Yeah, twice now. And last time we fought him, he just used hacks. Used his plot heal. So anyway, next time we deal with the Ravager, and yeah, hopefully it's less stupid than it's been going so far. I believe we have to deal with this, and then Malachor 5? Anyway, hope you all enjoyed, thank you all, have a nice day. So we might be done in 2 videos, yay, or it could be 3 videos, we'll see.